Very good for beauty, ladies.
You.
Yes, if you eat this after 10 minutes, you look 20 years younger. And much more beautiful. They don't believe me. Look, my grandfather.
Oh.
Great.
He is 105 years old. Yes, I give him daily 5 of this and he looks so young.
Oh. Oh. Makan pagi.
So, at the end, we get this, which is the same as this. I mean, looks like the hair of my grandmother because everybody touching it today. This is raw silk. You touch? Yes, it's very soft. This must be washed, spin, colored, but we cannot do that here. We send to Bursa. Okay, yes. And then we get ready here. Look, this is ready to use for it now. This is much softer. Okay.
Oh.
In Indonesia, you have type of Chinese silk, which having a bit different color, creamy, that color. True.
Yep.
In Turkey, we have white cocoons, snow white. This is a bit more expensive. A bit means almost double. But we don't have silk here. Silk we have in Marmara area. If you know the map of Turkey so far, Bursa nearby Istanbul is a city which is very famous in all over the world. Here I just like to show you how to work. In other words, how to protect silk fibers out of cocoons. If you haven't seen before, this is really amazing. Silk is a wonder. To understand what I'm talking about it, show you better in that way. Look, to get such a thickness, is very thin. I have here more than 20 cocoons. Such fine. Finest and the strongest organic fiber which can be used. To understand better, show you one of the cocoons. This is one of the smallest. I mean, it's a bit difficult to see with the naked eye. Okay? Look, on that size, we have more than 1,000 meters. Yes, more than 1,000.
More than?
We have also largest, it goes sometimes till to 3 kilometers.
Oh.
3,000.
Really. And in each cocoon, there is a worm inside, you know that? You can hear?
Yeah.
Is dead, of course. Is not alive. He's killed before, but please don't think I am the hunter. No. Probationers doing that, but they have to. This is very important. If you like to have silk, so the worm inside must be killed at the right time. Otherwise, the worm comes as a butterfly out of the cocoon. Then you get a hole here, and then no use, no silk, because on each cocoon we have continued threads. Because of this hole, you cannot spool bricks of this. Okay. So, how to do? Be careful. This is okay. We use the cocoons first in hot water, in boiling water. Here we have lukewarm. This is boiling water. For roughly 10-15 minutes must be boiled. But once more, not the worms. Like my name, I told you, is Hamdi, not George Bush.
Looks like.
like that. I use a part of it. Then I only like to show you how to do it. And then we have a sort of brush. This is made out of a special plant, which is to catch the beginnings of the silk fibers. Like that. I mean, very simple and clever. This is the oldest technique being used. I mean, today I'm sure people having other technology like that. Okay, and then we have the cocoons back here in lukewarm water. And now we spoon. Have a look what happens.
Jalan terus ya.
Look,
Oh,
can see. You can feel if you want. Please come closer. Give me a hand. Can you feel it? It's moving, huh? Contra. Free, otherwise breaks.
Oh, ada banyak. Ada di dalam banyak.
tarik ya.
Ulat-ulatnya tadi. Oh iya.
Macam mana?
Yours was jumping before, huh?
Coba.
Yeah. Jasmine is one of our teachers. Having experience, she is so lovely, came here to show us how to make the knots. This is important because I am sure most of you knows we use a different kind of knot in Turkey, which is double. We use in Turkey double knots. Other countries using single, which is the Persian technique, okay? But if I'm saying that, please don't understand. Double is good, single is not good, no. Handmade carpet is an art, no matter, double or single. But there is a difference, we have to show you. So Jasmine looks very tired.
Come on.
She's going... Smile.
Wow.
She is going to show us very slowly double and single knots also, both of them. If you like to try, you can do it. In other words, we can teach you here and then you produce your carpet at home by yourself. Why not? Comes cheaper. Okay, look. Slow motion, please, Jasmine. First double and then single also. But there are so many people, I show you soon also with a picture so you can understand easier. Look, this is double, which been used in Turkey only. Okay. Show you one more time. Bir daha göster abla. Daha yukarıda göster ki görebilsinler. Heh. Have seen? Okay, now comes single. Single knots we don't use. Except Turkey, all the other countries using single knots. Sometimes I have a question why they don't use double. I don't know why we don't use single. I mean, this is our culture. Okay, look, this is single, which is the Persian technique, as I told you. Have you understood the difference?
No.
No. I'm sure not. Okay, let me show you here with a picture, which is easier to understand. Look.
Oh,
Can you see now? Look, double, single.
iya.
On double, we have two knots.
Ya, itu not.
On single, only one.
One.
Next one is free. Okay. This is logically stronger. Lasts longer, but you spend more time. Roughly 30-35% more time. More time, more material, everything is more. But you get a lots of advantage, easier to maintain. You can vacuum every day. Even with the strongest vacuum cleaner, I recommend to do that. Don't think you damage the rug, impossible. You can use for more than 3 generations on heavy travel area. But vacuuming of single knot at once, a bit risky, especially if your carpet is a bit loose, you pull the nuts out. Okay. And here we have another technique which is called kilim. Do you know what this is, kilim? not kill him, huh? Kill him is this on wool. Kill him is just woven, no knots.
Oh, woven.
It's something like Mexican blankets.
Yeah.
Just woven, easier pasta to do, but not as strong like a carpet. Okay. So after finishing each roll, she used the weft in between the warps, but must be finished before. And then she has a heavy iron comb. I don't know. And she combs the pie to get the knots each other. It must be with power, but told you after finishing. And then she has a special Caesar and biraz bastırarak kesersin keser. And she cuts the rest of the pie like that. Okay? Not paid for commercial reasons. How we get them here? If the people getting money problems, we have such roughly 10% in whole selection. And show you a local piece from Cappadocia, which is made by nomads. We still have nomads in Turkey producing carpets for own use. And nomads, they don't spend money for nothing. They're having everything in the nature. Vegetable rice, hand-spun wool. That's the reason bit piquant, less time you spend to complete, but it's beautiful also. Have a look. Roughly 4 months to finish. Wool on wool, completely wool directly from Cappadocia. All products, wool on cotton, but I am sure you haven't seen this new for you. Undyed wool. Feels like silk, but it's not. Hareke Kayseri natural. Pashmina.
Makin dalam neraka kita.
Anakan.
Dompet udah kulit kita kulit tadi.
Now I'm going to show you Hareke. You know what that means, Hareke? Your guide haven't told you something about Turkish carpets? Hareke is a small town nearby Istanbul, which was the royal manufacturer of Ottomans. Today the finest carpet on Guinness Book. The one I like to show you is wool on cotton, but can be also in pure silk like that one. See, the one in the middle. This is the highest point. Have a look. Also a runner.
Makin dalam.
Natural kelle açın.
Saya punya kita tu, Cik.
Undyed one. Natural. Told you no coloring.
To where they reach the water, but sometimes the water is deeper. So what makes the underground city so deep or not so deep is actually the height from the top to the water source. That's all. If, let's say, the water is not so deep, but they will be very wide. If it's too deep and not enough people, then they would only have 1 or 2 houses on every level. But the most important thing is the connection in between the levels.
Yeah.
On purpose,
Between
they made those walkways, the connections, as narrow as possible. As narrow as possible. Why? Because let's say they were chased by the enemies. The natives who live here, they are used to it. They know how to move so fast. For a foreigner, haven't been to the underground city before, he would do it much slower. Which means he would have, although they enter at the same time, the more he goes in, there will be a distance. What they would do, they would just tie the animal, put some food, and carry wheat grain, barley, potatoes into the main storage. Let's go. They just digged it all the way to where they reached the water. But sometimes the water is deeper. So what makes the underground city so deep or not so deep is actually the height from the top to the water source. That's all. If, let's say, the water is not so deep, but they will be very wide. If it's too deep and not enough people, then they would only have one or two houses on every level. But the most important thing is the connection in between the levels.
Yeah.
On purpose,
Between
they made those walkways, the connections, as narrow as possible. As narrow as possible. Why? Because let's say they were chased by the enemies. The natives who live here, they are used to it. They know how to move so fast. For a foreigner, haven't been to the underground city before, he would do it much slower. Which means he would have, although they enter at the same time, the more he goes in, there will be a distance. Just by himself, just one person,
Aku ambil video nih.
in less than 1 month, he can carve this room.
Enggak ada.
How he can do that so quick? Because what they do is to put a lot of water.
Ini kita mau masuk lubang.
Bukan lubang kata foto situ. Nama foto itu terang.
Bisa.
You see the water? A family with 3 children would easily stay here. And consider that when it's too cold in the winter time, it will be the same temperature.
Tapi ini kebentuknya
Too hot in the summertime.
ini mah dibikin kali ya dia.
Kursi di atas semua ya.
Ini rombongan masuk lubang-lubang. Betapa kehebatan orang tempo dulu. Bersyukur rumah kita nggak begini.
Ladies and gentlemen, listening to me, please. Our balloon, our fly, queen fly, approximately maximum 1 hour, okay? The balloon has no direction control. Direction control with the help of the winds, okay?
Oh, naik kita. Hey. Oh, di atas.
Ngeluh kakinya.
Lihat itu dong. Hei.
Tongsis beraksi.
Tongsis. Si Atong sama At. Juga ya.
Ngeluh ya.
Set.
Iklan lah 2 juta lebih. Menjauh dari balon-balon. Ada hotel nih.
Itu tempatnya ya? Ada pintunya.
Nih, yang ini bagus nih, balonnya nih.
Isi dong mau foto.
Oh iya, sorry. Cak.
Hai.
Anak.
Ketinggian berapa ini? Hai.
How many meters now? Still 400? Ambilin rolling terus nih, rolling. Hai.
Tinggi maksimal ini.
Seru.
Keren.
Ya, kita pulang. Tarik balonnya.
Enggak, yang mahal tuh mobilnya siapa dia?
Iya, tenaganya banyak.
Tapi kemahalan. Itu kemahalan.
Ahmet orada niye duruyor?
Ayah. Kita nih.
Hey!
Oh, ayah udah standby no.
Semua masih bernapas dengan normal.
Oh, dia buka itu ya?
Oh, buka atasnya ya. Wow. Bahaya lihat kami. Ini. Sini. Ih, keren loh.
Yeay. The balloon.
Kalau dia mau keangkat aja.
Maju.
Nice.
Gila. Bro, angle-nya bro. Yeay.
Tapi kalau kita mau pas perlu bayar boleh. 2 kali penerbangan. Ada di luar apa? Jam-jam kerja yang indah. Ini mereka yang ekstra saja.
Ini aja gue ya. Enggak belibet-libet kali.
Menyenangkan.
Thank you.
Cheese. Wah, Pak Tommy masih tegang aja udah di bawah. Wah, Pak Iksan gimana? Oke?
Yes, on the table,
Thank you.
our company is guest book.
Thank you.
Flying ideas writing there. And then
Bayar, ambilin dong. Gini aja.
TripAdvisor.
Ada video
You know the TripAdvisor? Using that. This here another side, Facebook. And my business card.
Saya buncis.
Ada orang belakang nih.
Tongsis dong, jangan buncis lagi. Tongsis.
Minum. Ya, 1, 2, 3. Lagi. Ya.
Thank you.
Ayah, kau ngefotoin. Ini lagi video, Bu. Senyum dong, Pak.
Smile.
Oke, bener.
Gue persembahkan medali ini.
Ya.
Oh,
Saya buncis. Ini semua wong desa.
Biarin.
Wong desa.
Biarin aja.
Sekarang ini kita mau Terimakasih.
Di mana? Di mana?
Restoran Princeton.
Oke. Restoran Princeton.
Goa.
İstikamet bayrak çıkışı. Uygun adım. Marş.
Api jembatan apa namanya?
Jembatan apa namanya? Jembatan gantung.
Acımadan kalktım. Maksa.
Ice cream!
Yaul, yaul. Orange juice 5 lira, madam.
Dondurma. Ice cream. Dondurma. Ice cream.
5 lira.
Smells good.
5 lira. Juice? Ya baba.
Oh. Sıkıntı. O sıkıntı. Hey. Ha, oy. Ha. Aha. Oh. Oh. Afiyet olsun. Hey. Hey. Oh, hey, wait. Oh. Kecahin. Okay. Afiyet olsun. Sağ ol. Ha. Hoppa.